Now that we've uploaded the files for our course, we're ready to actually start editing the files, and the first one we're going to do is insert our Aweber form code into the squeeze page. Now what you want to do is, if you watched the last video, I'm just going to bring it down here. You'd have yourdomainname.com, the folder ETV, in our case for our example, the / and then video squeeze. And then we sent them to thanks, which is the page where the report's delivered. Now you need to take a copy of this because once they confirm their opt-in, this is the page that you're going to send them to. So here it says download your free report now. If we head on over to Aweber, we are back to where we set up our list earlier on. We made a current list and we put the basic settings such as name, list description, etc. And then we've got the notifications that every time someone signs up we get told that they're signing up. We then personalize the list with our company details, our social media and global snippets if we want to. And then we want to do the confirmed opt-in. This is where we type our confirm message. So the person is actually signed up to our site, the message they're going to get. And then you can have the message they're going to get, and then you're going to have the signature file here as well, which basically is a closing statement. And then where it says success page, this is where we're going to paste in that thank you page because they've confirmed their opt-in. We're now going to send them to the report. And the reason why we're doing that is if they then confirm their opt-in, they then will go to actually grab their report. They confirm that they've made themselves a subscriber on our list, and then we're going to send them to the page to download the report. Now, as I said, in later videos I'm going to show you other tweaks you can do to change this process, but we're going to keep it simple at this point. So I'm just going to walk you through. We save the settings. It tells us that our settings were successfully saved. If I just show you again. Successfully saved. So we've now done the 3 steps in our process. So at this stage we've set up a list, we've done the basic settings, we've personalized our welcome, and we've got the confirmed opt-in page going to the report. Now we're at the point where we actually want to put the opt-in form onto our squeeze page. It says here place your Aweber code. The way you get that is inside Aweber it says web forms. We choose web forms. It's going to give us a message because earlier on we did not have a customized verification message. Now if you complete this, this is the one we had in those other steps of the basic settings. So I suggest you come in here and edit how this is worded. Just sort of basically you want to say here, welcome to your website, you know, we hate spam, please confirm below, and then you'll be ready and good to go. Once we've done that message, then it will be removed from our web forms in future. So what we do is we create a new web form, and we want to actually add a nice web form to our website. Now, one thing to bear in mind is there are lots of different templates, but some of them are too big and they don't fit with the design that you've got. So you want to have something very simple to begin with. So what I recommend you do is go into Popular, choose the basic form, and then just load it up. And then you want to strip out things like the header, footer, and all the other bits that you don't really need. So we can highlight over edit header and we just click the cross to get rid of it. Same with the respect your privacy, powered by Aweber, and the footer. We could change submit if we want to. Just click on it and then type in grab free report now. Do something like that, for example, hit save, and now the form is ready for us to use. So we save the web form, taken out all the nonsense we don't need because our squeeze page is designed to have everything it needs for us. We then want to go to step 2, where we actually name our web form and we choose thank you page already subscribed. Now, because this is a basic follow-up, all we're going to do in this case is give them an audio version that Aweber provides us with saying please confirm your opt-in. In later videos I'm going to show you a way to change the flow of how everything works so that you can create it so it actually has a more slicker process. But for now, just to get set up, if you want to get things started, I want to show you the simple process using the forms and pages you already have in the way that they're given to you. If you then want to make it more in depth, you'll see that in your bonus videos how we can easily change all this. So we give it a name. So I'm going to call it Easy Traffic Free Report, the thank you page. I'm going to choose the audio version that we're allowed to use inside of Aweber. We can actually preview that if we wanted to. So you're going to give them a message that says, please go to your inbox and confirm your opt-in. Already subscribed. Also, you can use the basic page, which basically is a sample page that's already included in Aweber. If you wanted to, what you could do here is choose a custom page, and you could forward them again to download the report if you really wanted to. You could use that thank you page to download the report. And again, you can choose how you want to do that here. So we save the form again. And we're now ready to publish. So we choose publish. I will install my form, and the JavaScript is already selected. We highlight this, right click, and we copy, because this we're going to paste into our web form. What I suggest you do is get a notepad page here, and just paste it in. So you've got the JavaScript code, so you're ready to paste it in, and you can minimize that. And now we can actually start editing the code. To do that, we go to the files that we've got on our desktop, reseller files, video squeeze, and the one that says index, we right click and we open it in our favorite editing software. Now, back in the course at the beginning somewhere, I showed you different free products you can use, one called Composer, for example, that is a free HTML editing software. You may have something else, it's your preferred editor. I'm using Dreamweaver, which is a paid-for product, but essentially it gives you very similar actions that you can do for the needs and purposes of us setting this up to sell it. So I'm going to open this up in my editor. So it's opened. At the top here we can see code, and at the bottom here we can actually see the images. Now I'm going to show to you quickly where it is. If we scroll down here, you'll see it says place Aweber form code. Now if we just go into code only, you'll see what we've got here is it says Aweber form code. Please note you need to choose basic form. We've done that. We removed the header, we removed the footer and everything else. We just got a very simple basic form. We can now grab that form code that we got from Aweber, right click and copy. We can come over here and you can either leave the quoted bits in or take the whole lot out. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to leave it again in case I need to remind myself later, in case I wanted to change it. But we highlight where it says place Aweber code, right click, paste, and it's now going to put the JavaScript code from Aweber for our form. So we file and we save. Now we go to our folder once again. So this is our folder. This is now, because we've saved it, we now need to upload this to our squeeze page. So once again we open up FileZilla, where we transferred between the two sites. If it's closed the connection, just choose the little refresh button and it's going to reopen the folders for you and reconnect. Where we had the video squeeze on our website, we double click because we want to now change this index file, because at the moment it doesn't have our autoresponder in. And on here we double click again, and with the new index file we literally left click, drag, drop, and it's going to upload and overwrite. Now depending on the way you set it up, it may prompt you to overwrite. In our case we're happy to do that. Go back to our site now and refresh the page, and we should see our web form appear here. And here we go, you can see it says name, email, grab your free report now, and if the person was to opt in, they would now go through the process, be told to confirm their opt-in, and once they've done that, they'll be sent to our thank you page. And to be totally sure it works, what I'd recommend you do at this point is to actually put in a name and an email address of yours and make sure it sends you through to that thank you page and onto the sales page. So fill out the form, hit grab free report now. Because we set Aweber up to have its default page, it says you need to confirm your subscription, so we now see that that's working. Then we go and open up our email, and providing we've set it up correctly, we should get a message from Aweber saying we received your request for information from Easy Traffic Videos. Before we begin sending information, we want to be certain I just edited the message that was available on Aweber. Now asks us to click the link, so if we click the link, it takes us to our thank you page to now download the report, and if the person clicks, they go to our sales page and continue the process. And what you want to do here is just make sure everything's okay. And we did check this earlier on, but double click again, just click on the link, make sure it takes us to the sales page, which it does. So we know that the first steps now are working fine. The next part will be to configure this pay button to work with either PayPal or Payspay, whatever our delivery process is. Now in the next video I'm going to show you setting this up with PayPal, and then with the video after that I'm going to show you how to set it up with Payspay. Thanks for watching.